What's up guys, Flashfire here. Today I'm bringing you a team building video. We are joined by Macadii today, another Poketuber. A link to his channel will be down in the description, so you guys can go and check him out. You absolutely should. He's a great battler, very competitive, all of that good stuff. Say hi.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay, so today we're building a team with Macadii's mascot, which is Gyarados. Normally we build with Mega. This isn't a Mega. We got Mega Venasaur, but we've made a bulky looking core and then some other kind of quick sweepy looking stuff. So yeah, do you want to explain what's going on with our Dragonite, with our Gyarados?
Yeah, sure. So we started off thinking of maybe going for Mega Gyarados just because we both never used it before and figured it'd be quite a good fun thing to go for. But after thinking about it, we decided that actually going for a grass, fire, and water core would actually work quite well, and actually Venusaur would benefit more with the Mega Stone. So we actually gave the Mega Stone to Venusaur instead to actually make a sort of a very defensive core, but also very offensive at the same time.
Yeah,
and has absolutely great synergy.
Yeah, this works really well together, especially as Venusaur has a thick fat, well, and chlorophyll for sun occasions, but yeah, Venusaur's got the thick fat, which makes it really nice and bulky. Heatran, obviously, really good. Kind of fairy check, all that kind of stuff. And then Gyarados has the Intimidate, which makes it nice and bulky and gives it some nice setup opportunities. So we've got, EV-wise, we've got enough speed to outspeed, I think, base 70s normally. And then with a Dragon Dance, we outspeed everything up to Mega Lopunny.
Yes, that's 135, isn't it?
Yeah, base 135. So we outspeed Lopunny and Manectric at +1.
Yeah, that's good speed too.
And then we've got Earthquake there, I think, was it to deal with Ferrothorn?
Yeah, the only other real sort of great stab move that Gyarados gets is Bounce, and to be honest, that's very easy to counter. So we figured Earthquake would work quite well, because especially considering we've not got, outside of leftovers, we've not got any form of recovery, and Sub's going to be wearing us down as well. The last thing we want is them to bring in a Ferrothorn and we lose 25% of our health each time we hit them. Yeah, exactly. And also EQ still hits them normally as well. And it just allows us to sort of muscle through any other sort of strong steel types, like Bisharp and things like that.
Yeah, that's always good. And obviously Sub's there, because it allows us to force switches with Intimidate, set up Subs, get Dragon Dance, all that kind of stuff. The speed we've got will let us outspeed Rotom if it wants to try and burn us, although Volt Switch is normally a better play against Gyarados, but that's not the point. So yeah, Sub's there, which is always good. And we can always try to bluff the Mega Gyarados, although you don't normally see Venusaur unless it's Mega, but it's an option.
Yeah.
So that's why we've got our stuff on our Gyarados, and I think the Heatran really is quite self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's relatively standard. I think the only difference is normally people run either Raw with Toxic or Toxic with Protect, their last two moves. We decided to go for Flash Cannon just to punish the fairies a little bit more.
Especially thinking of Mega Altaria, which is disgusting.
Definitely.
And well, obviously let's hit Sylveon and that kind of stuff. Because a lot of the bulky fairies you want to hit, like, well, I'd say a lot, like Sylveon especially runs Heal Bell a lot of the time, so you can't really hit it with Toxic and that kind of thing. So it's always good to be able to hit it with a nice powerful stab attack. I've
always found as well, double status is just, I find, doesn't always work out, because you don't always want to be toxing stuff when you want to burn it and things like that. I've never found that's been very efficient, really.
No, that's always a shout, yeah. Okay, so that's the Heatran right there. And we're kind of fine with running that. We were originally running Air Balloon, but we have so many Earthquake communities, it's not really too much of a problem. And so, yeah, the next thing we've got, obviously, as we said, is the Venusaur. This kind of just bulky special attack, I guess.
Yeah, it's fairly standard. We did consider going for Leech Seed as its fourth move, but then we decided that actually Ferrothorn gives our whole team a bit of a problem, outside of Heatran, obviously, and maybe Terrakion. So we figured HP Fire works quite well. It works well for Skarmories as well. So we figured as well, because we're a bulkier set, the Leech Seed probably isn't as useful as sort of maybe other sets.
Synthesis is a much more reliable recovery than Leech Seed, so that's always good. And we've put 16 in speed right there, just to kind of try and speed creep other base 80s, stuff like your other Venusaurs and that kind of thing. Just kind of get the jump on them and get some, I don't know, hidden power fire or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mega Venusaur mirror match isn't that great, but we can do some stuff. Sludge Bomb's a thing, I guess, but yeah. So we're outspeeding base 80s, and that's always good. And we've obviously got the Chlorophyll there, just in case we run into a Sun team. just in
Yeah,
case.
our team works quite well against other weather teams. We're actually running through this while we were building it because we've got the Terrakion for sandstorm teams,
And
which Venusaur works
Heat
well
Ran
as
and
well.
Mandibuzz deal well with sand as well, which is nice.
Yeah,
because we got the
and then rain teams, we got Venusaur and Gyarados as well. Benefits from that as well, so
yeah,
it should be okay. We haven't faced one with it yet, but we're just hoping.
We think we can deal with it okay, which is the main thing. And yeah, so the next one we've got is our Mandibuzz. We've gone for fully physically defensive because this lets us, I mean, it checks Bishop quite nicely. It deals with your offensive dragons quite well as well, I think. Your Garchomps and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we also decided to run U-turn on it as well, just to get a bit of priority. We didn't even realise that it gained U-turn, so that's quite good for momentum.
Yeah,
and
especially as we don't have any other U-turn or Volt Switch users on the team. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I must admit as well, we really dislike Mandibuzz personally, so we feel really bad about using it.
It's the worst thing to play with. Yeah,
but it fits our team just far too well to not use it.
It works really well with Venusaur as well, and especially because Venusaur, Gengar both have big psychic weaknesses. It's nice to have an immunity right there. That's always good. So yeah, we've gone fully physically defensive, Rocky Helmet just to be mean, and then Overcoat because it's the only good ability.
Yeah,
really.
I've never seen anyone. I guess you could possibly go for a physical set with weak armor, but
that would be
try and sweep. I very much doubt it's viable.
With that base 65 attack.
Yeah,
not really what you want to go for. Okay, so next thing we've got our Terrakion with a Choice Scarf. Basically, this just outspeeds all of the things, which is always nice. Especially as we don't have much speed outside of getting set up with Dragon Dance so far.
Justified is good as well, especially against
is great.
Mandibuzz and just other dark types as well, especially Bishop as well.
Yeah,
that works
seeing
well.
as we're Scarfed, the only way Bishop can hit us before we kill it with a close combat is a Sucker Punch, and that won't do too much, and it'll get us to +1, which is always the best thing. So yeah, that's basically that. We've gone for Zen Headbutt over X-Scissor because when we originally built the team, we had a Scissor, and I just realised that we no longer have any bug moves.
I guess actually, yeah, that might be worth
might be worth changing to X-Scissor actually for Celebi and stuff.
Yeah, it also run. I think you can also run Poison Jab as well. But to be honest, I think as I said, we're punishing fairies enough with
we have quite a lot
the team
of fairy
we've got.
hate.
So I don't think that's too worrying. So yeah, I think X's is probably the way to go.
X is definitely better now that we don't have the Scissor. So yeah, cool. And then finally we have our Focus Sash Gengar because this is powerful. It's great, and it also beats the Latties quite well because obviously Focus Sash, if you lose the speed tie, then you can still kill them, which is always great.
I think also it works well with Mandibuzz as well because we can use Defog to keep rocks off, and especially late game, if you identify a problem that's on the opponent's team, you can quite easily just keep that alive and just wait to the point where you're matched up against it, and then you can KO that back. Especially with the the Lattie twins as well.
Yeah, those are always.
This definitely deals with it.
Especially Scarfed and stuff, because we don't outspeed any of those. None of our stuff outspeeds those if they're Scarfed, so this is nice to have. And with the coverage we've gone for, we haven't got Focus Blast because we got Terrakion. We haven't got any electric coverage on this, and we haven't got any fairy coverage, so that's why we've gone for Thunderbolt and Dazzling Gleam over, I don't know, Giga Drain and Focus Blast or something? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah, I think that is going to be the whole team, guys. Now, normally I would say that you guys can leave suggestions for how to change the team in the comments down below, but we're not going to do that because we're going to record all the battles now and it's going to be great. Having said that, you guys can go and check out Macadii's channel where he should have the first battle uploaded with this team probably a day or two after this goes up. I'm not sure. We haven't quite worked that out yet.
We haven't sorted out how we're going to do it. It will be on my channel at some point.
Absolutely. Either way, before the battle goes up, I'll just link his channel down below, and as soon as the battle goes up, I will link the battle down below, which will be on his channel, so you can go and check him out and all of that good stuff, which is always great. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one over on Macadii's channel. Yeah. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.